Welcome to Unmuted Podcast with our amazing host and author, Recia Kabbah. In a noisy world, we cut through the chatter, amplifying important voices. Are you ready for raw, unscripted stories that shape our daily lives? Well, on Unmuted, we tackle tough topics, challenge the norms, and share untold stories. Each episode, we bring in thought leaders, influencers, and everyday heroes for genuine conversations. It's not just a podcast. It's a platform for real, raw, expressive conversations. Get ready for the emotions, laughters, and most of all, the truth. Unmuted is more than just a show. It's a movement. So join us as we break the silence to embrace the power of honest dialogue. Welcome to Unmuted, where conversations are real.
Welcome to Unmuted Podcast. I am your host, Recia Kabbah. On today's episode, we welcome a queen. This woman is nothing to play with. We are tuning the volume up, all the way up, with my guest, who's wear many hearts and rocks every single one with style and grace. Please welcome Naima Ross, also known as Mimi, a trailblazing plus-size model, actress, podcaster, beauty queen, radio host, influencer, and author. From gracing billboards in New York City Times Square to modeling in national aid campaigns for It Cosmetics and Teens Unlimited, Naima is redefining beauty and confidence, one platform at a time. She's the co-author of the inspiring book, Bounce Back on Purpose, and most recently, the author of her children's book, Mimi's Closet. As co-host of the In the Hole podcast, she shares laughs, insights, and golf tips with Fred Jiffin. Naima's message is clear. Love the skin you are in, live life boldly, and always stay fabulous. Whew. Let's dive into her journey, her drive, and what's next for this unstoppable force. Naima.
Good. Hi.
Hi,
everybody. First I want to say thank you for having me on the show. I've been hunting this lovely, beautiful boss diva down to be on her show. And I just want to give today is a special day for me because this is my belated sister 37th birthday today. You didn't know that, but when you pick the date, it aligns so perfectly because it's her birthday, and she is a very big part of my journey of why I keep doing what I do. She died 5 years ago. She battled lupus, and she's my youngest sister. So this means a lot for me to do this today. So yeah, you didn't know that, but thank you. Yeah.
Okay, I have my sympathy, and
Thank you. Yeah, so she's shining down like this is a happy birthday to her from me. Yeah.
We love you, girl. We love you.
Yeah.
We love you. That is so nice. Thank you.
Thank you for having me.
Hey, Rhonda, girl.
Hi, Rhonda.
Guys, thank you for tuning
That's
in.
That's my brother. Hi, Nettie. Love you.
Okay. Hey, brother. What's up, brother? Thanks for tuning in. All right. Naima, I'm so happy to have you here. You and I met a little while now, a little
Yeah.
while ago. And your energy, your spirit is just so welcoming. And I wanted to tell you that. And,
Thank you.
I don't love easily, but I just fell in love with you from the
I know we
get-go.
connected like this. Soon
Yeah.
as I saw you at that thing that Brianna had outside, I don't know what was it, but I saw your book and you were just radiant. And then once I heard your story, you were even more radiant, more powerful. I just fell in love with you.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. And same here, same as well. So it's just the energy. And I tell you, energy don't lie. And people that's supposed to be in your life, God will bring them in your life.
Yes.
So no matter how happy. So I want to thank Brianna. She is connecting me with some good
Yes. Thank
people.
you, Brianna. We love
Okay.
you.
We love you, Brie, because she has given me some great people. And I always said to her, Brie, don't be jealous. I'm not taking your friends. I'm just sharing them, girl. And she don't mind sharing. So
No.
I have met some great people through her, and she is part of this podcast. All those beautiful flyers you guys see every week, that's Brie. That's not me. All right.
Yes.
I just have to send them to her, and she's like, I got you, girl. And so Muta is a whole teamwork. As you can see, the video is Jaja. That's my girl, my sis. Her voice is the first thing we hear before we come live. So it is a whole community, and I thank everyone for just being a part of my journey in telling my story, changing the world, I would say, because
Yes.
it's helping a lot of people. So thank you again, sis. I love you. All right. Let's go. Let's start. I got your bio, so I base my questions sometime off of that, and then we have some personal questions. I mean,
Hmm.
you know, that we can talk about it both of us. But if I feel like I need to chime in on something, then I will. If not, the floor is yours. So
Okay.
you have done everything from pageant to podcasting. What first inspired you to step into the spotlight?
So actually 39. I was 39. I've been doing modeling on and off all my life, but I was a young single mother and it was hard to do that, focus, have a full-time job and take care of your kids. So I had to choose
Mm,
either take care of my kids or run around crazy. So as soon as my kids started to get ready to go out on their lives and graduate and go, my middle son went to the Marines and go to college. It was kind of time I said, okay, I had them young, I think I did okay. I could kind of focus on me. So I entered a pageant here. I met
mhm.
Sari. Everybody knows who's Sari. I love you, Sari.
Yes.
Um, Sari, I met her years ago at one of my birthday parties at the Wave, and she was just starting Lehigh Valley Fashion Week. So I've been with Lehigh Fashion Week since the beginning, her journey, and how so much she has accomplished. But then she started Lehigh Valley Pageant,
Mhm.
and I entered the Plus Division. Long story short, I won. And then it kind of ran from there. I kind of ran with it. I ended up getting a manager, Andreen Williams, who I love. She connected me with Teresa Randall, and that was with Miss Full Figure USA. I entered for Miss Full Figure Exquisite,
Mhm.
USA 2018. I won. I actually won three pageants in 1 year.
Mhm. Yeah, I saw
Yeah,
that.
yeah, it's kind
Yeah.
of record. Then I kind of went from there. There was Global Star Model of the Year, and I actually competed with so many other younger models. I was, I'm a mature, I could say mature model, and I won Model of the Year. So that's kind of how my journey started, and I was kind of able to focus basically on my career more, being able to go and see, go out and travel more because my kids were doing, their own thing. And that's kind of how I got to like started doing everything, and everything just kind of, it's like when you put yourself out there in the universe.
Mhm.
And I'm a person, I definitely believe in vision boards, writing things down. It comes to you, and it might not come always the way I want it, believe me, but it's the way I guess God wants it. And I had my ups and downs, but everything, I have learned from that.
Mhm.
And don't get me wrong, I have days, even recently, like days when I'm like, you know what? I'm tired. I can't do this. It's too much. I'm getting so much older. Like, what am I doing? But then God sends people like in my life, like just kind of like keep telling me to keep the faith, or something just gives me an energy. And that's something that I get from I want to say my belated sister, because that's one of the things before she passed away. She wanted me to continue to do what I was doing. And every time I kind of think of her, she's not here to do that. She died young. So what am I
Mhm.
complaining about? Like,
Yeah.
go ahead and face your fears. What do I got to lose? I
Yeah.
tell anybody that the worst thing you're gonna get is no. So what? You keep going. No. Okay. Like a
Yeah.
kid. No.
Mhm.
Keep going.
Mhm.
Believe me, those yes will come.
Yeah. Yeah. And that's it. That's it right there. I always use this, if you don't try, you don't know what it could have been,
But what's gonna
right?
happen?
You don't know the end of it. So I'd rather try something and fail at it and then
Mhm.
continue to go, because at least I know I tried, right? At least you try, rather
Yes.
than just not doing anything.
Yes.
That's it. And you don't know, whenever you feel like you start to feel like I need to stop, that's when your blessing is about to
Yeah.
flourish, you know? And
Yeah.
so whenever you get that feeling, just know that the devil is also busy and he cannot win, right?
Yes.
So you have to and you did the right thing, because girl, you own those stages. You do. You
Thank you.
own it. You all right, you own it. It's for you. It's for you. So
Thank you.
yes, you're welcome. So what was it like seeing yourself on the billboard in the Times Square? Okay?
Okay,
Times
so
Square
shout
of
out
all
to
places.
I know, shout out to Thighs Unlimited, Kelly Fleming. She's another person who took a chance on me. Probably, I think my first fashion show was Atlantic City Fashion Week, and and actually Angela, who I love, she's a mentor. They thought I was one of her models, and I
Mhm.
kind of like agreed. Yeah, I'm with Angela, and I got booked. And they really didn't have like a lot of plus size, but Thighs Unlimited, Kelly Fleming was there. She has her
Mhm.
own line of thigh highs for thick women. She put me in her show. I walk in her show twice. And from
Mhm.
there, we have grown such a great relationship. And then she did a billboard. And the billboard we did was in New York. It wasn't just like a regular billboard you see me up there. We did a whole video.
Wow.
We did a whole video. If you go on my page, if you can find it, Instagram, I'm probably gonna put it out because it's just me and my friend Ray Nicole, my model sis. We did it together. It was just a very great experience. I remember walking out there because New York is my love. That's where I'm originally from. It's my place.
Mhm.
Um, then she also gave me my own billboard where I live at in Allentown. So
Oh.
she gave that. I didn't just have one; I had two.
Oh.
So I was just so like to see myself. I remember going to see it. It's right there where David Buster's was, and this lady's looking at me. She was like, "That's you." I said,
Ah.
"Yeah." So me and my sister went, my other sister Tanya, and it was just such a great. It was shocking. I couldn't believe that, oh, like New York, there you go. Like it was
Yeah.
definitely like I felt like a little bit like Mimi, like oh my god, I made it.
Oh
Like
my
so
God.
my work paid off, and I thank Kelly Fleming for always believing in me, always having my back. Um, so I have met a lot of great women
Mhm.
in the industry, a lot of great black women in the industry to mentor me, support me, to
Mhm.
get me out there, and I am just so grateful.
Oh, wow. Awesome. Rhonda said congratulations
Thank you,
on winning all
Wanda.
them pageants. I'm
Yes,
sorry
thank
about
you, Wanda. Yeah, I'm currently Miss Curvy New York.
Yeah, you
Rather
are.
than yes, I am currently, and that title does not go away.
It
So
doesn't. It's
I'm
there
always
to
gonna be Miss
stay.
Curvy New York, so I love it. So I love all my titles of pageantry. I love the sisterhood of it. I know it's a competition, but you learn so much from other great women, especially if you're a plus size model, body positivity. I learned so much through my journey. I had such a great time doing them. It's just a great experience.
And you know something about being a plus size model, it sets a different tone
Hmm.
because people never thought, at certain size, you know, they should model, they should follow their dream because that wasn't what industrials was looking for, you
Yeah,
know. So now it's different. It's like now that's a thing.
yeah.
That's the thing. The skinny thing, yeah, it's still there, but if you can be fabulous and plus size and fabulous and own your thing, I mean, you own that stage. Like I said, you know what you're doing. When you start to model, it's like it's for you. You were born for this, and
Yeah.
so you are also inspiring other people
I hope
to
so.
to
I hope
follow that
so.
dream. You know,
Thank you. Yeah.
you are.
And
Yes,
that's
you
the thing.
are.
I have been every size. And when I grew up, I was very skinny. I was skinny mini. I never had any weight on me until I really got older. And I definitely, for me, I have definitely learned to embrace who I am. I am happy. I mean, I get my moments. I definitely want to be healthy, but I love who I am. And that's because you can only make yourself happy. I
Yes,
don't
that's
care what,
it.
because I have been skinny. People have called me all kind of names. Are you on drugs? Why are you so skinny? Then people say, why you're so fat? Like at
Oh
the
my
end of the day,
God.
I have heard all kinds of things. And at the end of the day, um, I know I to me I said I still know how to rock it. I
Mhm.
love just being comfortable with me, enjoying me. And that's
Right.
also anything if I can give any advice to tell people learn to enjoy the person who you are.
Enjoy the person who you are because guess what? That's all you have. The rest of the people
Hmm.
will fall in line. You can't worry
Yeah.
about inspiring or making everyone happy. You are inspiring others, of course.
Thank
She
you,
is.
Londa. I appreciate you.
All right. You are inspiring others. So, um, you are very vocal about body positivity, as we are talking
Yes.
about now. What does that movement mean to you personally?
Basically, I think what I said, it means to me that just to love the person, the skin that I in. Um, I kind of just, how can I say, like the outside noise of people.
Mhm.
I have boyfriends that I've been with who, when I was skinnier and they see me now, they're like, oh my God, you gained so much weight or whatever. And that's okay because you know what? I'm not probably for you now. And you're probably not for me now. I'm already always trying to upgrade. So that's
Yeah.
okay. So that's okay.
Ooh,
So
that's a gem.
yes,
Yes.
I'm okay with it. You're not on my level anyway, so that's good. I always something somebody told me. They said like, you could tell somebody like riches in life or how much like if how much they weigh. So I must be really rich then. Because I joined, they said like, back in the day, like the kings and stuff. A lot of them was like if they were heavy because they enjoyed so much, they had so much food, so much riches. And I
Hmm.
kind of like, think of that. But all I can say, I'm the person who I am. I might not feel like maybe next week or something, maybe I want to change the person who I am, but I want to make that decision for me. And that has to be not for anybody else. So as I said, I have to make sure that I'm happy with me. I can't be anything for anybody else if I'm not right or happy for me. And I just want even young girls to know that because I know They see so much. There's so much going on. It's nothing wrong with it. I love if you want to get a BBL, you want to get, some boobs, your tummy tuck, whatever that makes you happy. But make sure you're doing it for you. But it's also for girls to understand it's okay to be you. It's okay to have a little bit of celiac. It's okay to have that little pudge right there. You know, that's why they have Spanx
Amen.
for it. And
Yeah, who
so
cares?
and
I
a lot of
mean,
things girls don't understand what girls on social media or on TV do to get to be like that. And sometimes it can be a health risk for them. A lot of things can be airbrushed, but you have to just be comfortable with you. If you want to get that and that's for you, then you get it for you. That's okay. But make sure everything is for you. Um, and not to please anybody else, not to please the society, not to please a man, long as you're happy within yourself.
especially that man part. Like, don't do it, don't do it, don't do it. She said it best. You know,
Yes.
do it for
No.
you, do it for you, because you could have a regret of a lifetime if you are
Yeah.
out here trying to please people. You know, because
Yeah.
you can never please people all
No.
the way. You do one thing, you think you're doing something right. Then they have a problem with that. Then you do another thing. Then they
They're
have a
right.
problem.
There is always going to be a list of stuff they're going to want to repair or change into you. And
Hmm.
mind you, they're not even fixing themselves inside. So be careful. Stop with always the pleasing of people. You have to please and love yourself.
Yes.
And I think people need to show a little bit more love in life.
Yeah.
We have a lot of
It,
people that got a lot of hateful words against each other. I know we have so many reality shows. I get it. You got to understand those people are doing it to me because that's how they make their living.
they're
They
making their
giving
money
yes, they making their money. They're giving shade, but you don't know what's really going on in behind the
behind
scenes.
the scenes.
So you got to be, as I said, for you. What's right for her might not be right for you, and that's even like for me, what's right for you might not be right for me. What's right for me might not be right for you. I always tell to leave it up to God to send me what He wants, and I sometimes I have to say that because sometimes I want what I want, and it
Yes.
might not be right for me. Even with people in my life, I tell God, whoever's not right for me, please take them away. I know
Please take
maybe
them away.
it might hurt, but I understand they wasn't right for me. And you can love people from a distance. It's okay, but it doesn't mean everybody needs to be in your circle. Everybody needs to be in your life.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Hmm.
Oh, she dropping them gems, guys. Okay. Kids, I mean, whoever need to hear this, hear it because it's true. It is true.
Yeah.
Um, all right, Mimi, tell us about Mimi's Closet, the book, the
Oh,
brand.
I can
What
tell about the
inspired both of
book,
them?
so I can bring it up there.
Yes.
That's my Mimi's closet. Okay, so this right here is my baby. Um, this is my first publication of me doing it on my own. I had a chance of dealing with another group of women who wrote a book, Bounce Back on Purpose. And we kind of each have a chapter and we kind of tell our story because of something that we or each been with and how we overcame it. So that's
Mhm.
kind of like my little taste of writing. So this book came apart is back when I went back to school. I went back to college after 20 years and I had a class and I was writing a story and it was Mimi's Closet. And the teacher was like, you know what? That's a kind of good story. Why don't you keep elaborating on it? So
Mhm.
every day I would kind of elaborate on it. I would elaborate on more, elaborating more until it came to a book. And that's how Mimi's Closet came about. And basically, it's kind of
Mm.
about me as a young girl. I love fashion. I love to play in my closet. I love my dolls. But I didn't want to go outside, so my mom wants me not to be so vain. She's like, you can't just always want to just play with clothes and have accessories. You need to
Right.
mingle with other kids. So long story short, we kind of go to war with each other. She takes my stuff from me from my closet. I come home one day. I go to war with her. She's upset because she sees that I'm upset. We have a compromise. And then she invites the neighborhood kids over to my house for like a play date. And then I come downstairs. I'm very nervous. I'm thinking kids are not going to understand. Why does this little girl love fashion so much? Why is she playing in her closet?
Yeah.
But the kids end up coming with me, playing with me in my closet. And then the next day I end up going outside and playing with the other little kids.
Mhm.
The story is just, because my mom is actually in the book, which you can see her. That's Mom Shirley. I have my mom in the book. So it took a year for this project. The illustration is so beautiful. The illustrator is from West Africa.
Hmm.
Yeah, and the lady who helped me to get this out, Joanna Sparrow. It's funny because I had sent the story to another publishing company, and they wanted so much money to publish this. And she was like, "You can do this yourself." And God, I prayed to God to
Mhm.
send. I said, "God, if this is what you want me to do, help me." Or I don't know how I'm gonna give this money. They sent Joanna Sparrow to me to help me to get this out on my own, and
Wow.
that's how Mimi's Closet came about.
Mimi's closet. Yes.
So yes, and from there, that's how I kind of started my own business, Mimi Shopping Closet.
Right.
So I have so much stuff, so much clothing of over the years, from modeling, from acting, just from shopping. I'm a shopaholic. I'm not
Mhm.
scared to admit it. So then I was like, what can I do to incorporate this in a business? And I kind of started reselling the stuff in my closet. So that's kind of how my business came about, of me in the Mimi's Closet. And I'm actually, another friend of mine's, Olive, me and her working on a pop-up store. This is something I want
Mm.
to do, yeah, to kind of just have everybody come and shop in my closet for like a day or two. And I got to give out a shout out to, I might say her name, Naomi Young, because I partner now with Paparazzi Jewelry, and
Mm.
I have Queen Mimi Jewels.
Oh,
So now I'm doing that as well. So as I said, it led to so many other things. So modeling, acting led to this of my
okay.
brand,
Yes.
of a Mimi brand. And
Mhm.
this is not the first book. I'm working on my second one. I want it to be a
Of
series of
course.
Mimi's Closet. And I want to take Mimi on TV. I want to take Mimi wherever God wants Mimi to go.
Yes.
So that's why I say I understand when you say you so, because I know we see you have an amazing book, you have a boutique, you have so much going on with your brand. I understand when you're saying like you're everywhere. So I'm just learning now, trying to prioritize and organize. And I'm going to be showcasing Mimi Closet at NEPA Fashion Week on May 3rd. So I'm gonna have
Okay.
models wearing for Mimi's Closet. It's my first collaboration kind of a stylist, and doing a
Yeah.
fashion show.
Okay. Awesome.
I won't be modeling in it though.
You want?
I'm gonna sit back. I wanna sit and
Right.
kind of, kind of be,
Enjoy.
yes, and see
Enjoy.
this, like, my looks that I put together of Mimi. I'm gonna have other Mimis.
You want to have other memes?
So
Yes.
yeah,
Yes.
so they're gonna wear all the stuff that I have over the years. It's gonna be mostly plus size models, but I also have some other models who are different sizes, because I have been different sizes over the years. So it's
Right.
gonna be kind of great.
Oh, that's
I'm
gonna
looking
be
forward to that.
cool. That's
Thank
gonna be
you.
cool. Yes, I'm gonna try to be there. I know I was supposed to do like a painting thing, but girl,
Please do.
I'm tired. So I might
No,
just.
wait, you got a month. Wait a minute, you got a month what do you mean you tired?
I feel
You
like
got a month.
I feel I'm gonna be tired then.
No,
I
I
feel like
want you
I'm gonna
there.
be tired then. So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna just go take myself support and just enjoy the show.
No,
Um,
I know, because you do so much with vending, and your her boutique. I even have a dress which I'm waiting to wear. I bought
yeah.
from her. It's just amazing, and just to see, like, I know like how you feel, but everything how you hook it up, your bags, everything, your sweatsuits, it's just amazing. So you definitely have to. Whoever is not checking out Recia's boutique, I think I need to do it.
Go on, check it out, man. Somebody said, "Wait, you are the only model on the way." Of course, I'm the only model. I am my brand,
That's right.
and I'm
That's
honored.
right.
I am,
That's right.
to be my own model. That's why I'm so tired. because I'm modeling here. I'm doing the book thing. I'm working a regular job. Okay,
It's a lot. I
Victoria.
do. It's a lot. That's why I connect with you,
It's a
and I
lot.
love like what the energy and everything. I learned from you.
Aw.
I'm gonna be honest. When I first met you, a lot of things I saw, I was like, "Oh my god, I gotta get my game up with my book." I learned from watching you, so you are
Aw.
inspiration to me as well. I
Thank
want you to know
you.
that, like because this is really just new to me. I am used to being a model figure where you just kind of go, you try on clothes, and you walk out on the runway. It's not that easy, but I don't have much of how am I say much of a say anything I have to do that I'm done. This like of acting, you have your lines, you have your roles. Actually, I have a new web series, Stages. Check it out. It's a really good, it's 5 parts. I'm in the fifth part. I have a little part. I actually have a clip on my Facebook, but it's a
Oh,
really
I think
good
I saw that. Yeah.
yeah, it's a really good web series. But I didn't have that's here, you give me my part, I learn it and I do it. Doing your own thing, your own business, organizing things, setting things up. I mean, this girl has her own mannequin. I'm like, what the hell? I'm like, I gotta check my game up. Recia is bringing like, I love it, but I love that because that's the why us as women we network, and that's how we should definitely learn from each other. And it's not taken from each
Yes.
other, it's about me learning
No.
from you. And believe me, a
Mhm.
lot of things that I have, especially with my book, I learned from you, so thank you.
Oh, thank you, girl.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. I am honored to inspire. Because
Yes,
we
you
just
do
do what we
inspire.
do. That's why people, it's good to just do you and be authentic, because you just don't know who's watching, who's trying to learn from
Yeah,
you, and vice versa. I'm also learning from you guys. The networking and just being around one another. You learn a thing or two, and so
it's a
it's
lot.
yeah, you learn a lot. So I'm grateful for the new people coming around me. They just a new friendship, whether it's business or personal. I have, my company has changed a lot, and I'm finding
Mhm.
myself more and more with people that are more intentional,
I
and
love
so
that.
it's helping me to be that. So we are all learning from one another.
I love that.
Yes. Um, you co-host in the whole, which is a
Yes.
podcast, right? About golf and other stuff. What drew you
Yes.
to golf, and how do you use that space to express yourself?
Well, the podcast came, I actually golf. I'm a girl who golfs.
I
And
haven't golfed in my life.
yeah, I actually
I have
golf.
to come golf with you. You gotta show me.
Yes, I actually go down to Mystic Dunes is in Florida. It's a golf resort. I love it. So I kind of they were looking on backstage. Fred Griffin, he is a golfer. He has been in the golf business for so many years, and he had his co-host. She went on to do other things, and then I interviewed to be his co-host. And it's kind of like, oh God, I can't think of the guy who has that show, but it's us together. Um, he talks more because he has more history of me in golf, but I think I
Mhm.
bring more of a younger perspective of it. We have recently, in the last year, he has stopped the podcast because he's actually working on a jury line, which I'm waiting to see him and his wife.
Mhm.
But I gave a younger perspective to it because a lot of things he is older, he's older school, and
Mhm.
golf was mostly for, I hate to say, with like older rich guys, or or white rich guys, and now golf is for everybody, women, women of color.
Mhm.
There's a young black girl, I can't think of her name, she's very good right now with golfing. And golf has changed, the dressing has changed, and he was kind of old school, and I'm kind of young school with it. I'm when I go get my golf outfit, I'm jazzing it up. I mean, you should see what I wear when I'm out there golfing. But so that's how that, and that was came about, and that's my first time ever doing a podcast.
Okay.
And then, as I was telling you, one of my classes, I took a podcast class when I
Mm-hmm.
was in school, and
Mm-hmm.
one of it was for me to do my own. It was one of my assignments, so I started my own Queen Mimi radio show,
Mm-hmm.
and there's a lot to it. I commend you. Every week you come on, you committed to this, you do this, the timing. I actually loved it about the radio show because I love to incorporate music. I love music.
Okay.
Music is my outlet. That's my next thing I'm working on. I'm working on a song, a rap song.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Okay, we're
get
gonna
into the
add that to
music a
our
little bit.
resume.
I'm doing the music a little bit.
Okay.
So, but it's funny how, like you say, one thing that led to another thing, and it learned to me from learning. I learned to how to mix stuff in my class, and so it's funny. I always say, don't never like stop learning, or never like stop going beyond, because you never, or trying something new, because you never know where that might take you.
You
Yeah.
don't. You just gotta get started. You
Yes.
just gotta get started because look at me sitting here. I wasn't thinking I will have a whole podcast.
And look at you.
I did not even know I was gonna write a book in the first place. So I had no clue that would be my journey. That's what God had for me, to tell my
Mhm.
story and to use my story to help so many other people, to tell their own story and be free from whatever that was, holding them back, keeping them muted. Because it's scary. It's one thing to write a book, but it's another thing to do a memoir, because that's your whole life story, right?
Yes.
It is a
Yes.
whole different story. And so for me to have the courage to do that, it was just God. And then I'm there, okay, I'll tell my story. I hear your voice, Lord. You want me to tell my story. Use my story to help those young girls, those single women,
Hmm.
whatever it is. But after the book, I kept hearing there is more. There is more. You have
Hmm.
to talk more about this. You can't just write a book. You have to actually,
Don't let it stop there. Yeah, and I like that you didn't let it stop there.
and I kept telling Jah, I was like, I feel like I have to do more. I feel like I have to do more. I need a podcast. I feel that people need to hear from me more. Because it's one thing to pick up a book, and there are people that won't ever pick up the book, but they can listen to my story just through this podcast, right? And so I felt like I needed to do more. And then here's the podcast. This is the second year. This is our third, we have like 36 episodes now. I mean,
Wow.
yes, every Sunday, girl. Sometimes
I'm
it's
loving it.
tiring. Sometimes it's tiring, but then I'm like, no, this is what God wants you to do. You have to be committed to this. It is a job. I hold it like a job. It is a responsibility. I feel like I have to show up because it's not for me anymore. It's for the
Hmm.
people. It's for everyone that has been involved, everyone that will continue to be involved. Because when we go live, people are watching, but there are many more people watching after we go, we go off live. When I see my views after I go off live, I'm like, people are watching in my sleep. So you don't know what impact you have made on people's life today.
Yes.
Just by telling your part of your story today, Mimi, and so on and so forth, for everyone that has been here. And so I did not get trained for this. I did not go to special class for podcasting. I'm learning every week as we go.
And you're doing amazing job at it.
First time ever being a podcaster, never been on nobody platform, nothing. But when God placed you in a place for something, He make it works. He prepare you for that. And so I'm just so grateful. I'm just so grateful that I can use my story to help people.
Yes. I love that.
Yes, they are. And everyone that has been a part of it, everyone that just been wanting to come on, people that I reach out to, people reach out to me. It's amazing. And so, like you said, just start, just start. Whatever that is, just start. Because it will take you
Yeah.
somewhere else.
You never
So,
you never know where. Don't let fear is your worst thing.
hmm but
Fear is your worst
anything,
thing.
anything without fear is not worth. trying. It's not worth going after. If something make you nervous, you want to start a new business or you want to write a book, whatever that is, if it doesn't scare you, it's not worth going after. Your dream should scare you. You
Yeah,
know,
I
you
like
know,
that. Yeah.
yeah, your dream should scare you because that would make you push forward. That would make you, put on your shoes and go for it and go hard.
Mhm.
And when you look back, you're like, damn, I'm glad I did it. So I'm very glad I did it.
Yeah.
Because Unmuted is a whole brand now. People call me I'll be like, Ja, why people calling me Unmuted? It's Recia, but that's my name now. It's Unmuted.
I do too. I call you unmuted.
I'm the queen of Unmuted. Okay. The Unmuted girl. Like, it's Unmuted now.
But
So
that's
that's
a
a
good
whole
thing.
brand.
That's your brand.
Yeah.
That's you. That's how people. That's you get in recognition. That's what you want. That's okay. You can be
Yes.
unmuted all day.
Be Unmuted all day, guys. Pick up your copy. It's on Amazon. All right. It's
Yes,
on
please.
Amazon. Read the book.
We're all
And
on
Mimi's
Amazon.
Closet. My girlfriend took my book. I bought my book and she took it. I'm like, so I haven't gotten to read the book yet. So I'm gonna have to get another copy for myself. Yeah, I was like, what you taking my book for? I'm trying to have a whole line of authors. I have all of my authors. This is one of my girlfriends. She wrote a book about Liberia. This is my circles. They are all on Amazon. I have Broken into Wholeness. Like every author I know, I have their book. I have my Piece of Happy from Jenny Watkins. I have my Girl Charisma book with her daughter. Like, why you take my book for? I need my Mimi Closet. So I'm gonna have to order a copy. The next time I'm on Amazon, I'm gonna add that to my cart. Yes. All right. So one more for your personal questions, and then we're gonna go a little bit into real life.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
We're good. We're doing good with time.
Okay.
You are currently in school for your bachelor's. What's pushing you to keep evolving academically?
Oh, what keep me? I think my kids, because I'm kind of like it's crazy. I'm in school as my son is going to school for engineering, and I guess because I always have the need to. I'm always wanting to learn. I'm a person who I want to know more. I travel a lot. I travel all over the world because I want to see different cultures. I want to meet different people, and I just want to learn different things. And I think that's just that's just me. I just like learning. I like knowing different things. Right now I took a break from school because I have too much going on. But I love to learn about different things that maybe I maybe have missed. I mean, I was a young mother. Um, a young age, and I graduated high school. I did go back to school, but I went back for like the medical field specifically. And I'm an optician now, but I didn't do the things like the college things, if that makes sense.
Okay.
And I kind of wanted to get that college experience. Even at at my age, at 47, I'll be 47 this year.
Oh, girl!
And I'm happy to say
and
that.
Fabulous. And
So
fabulous.
I just I and my father, he's a very intelligent man. He has his PhD, and I think I get that probably from him. He loves to learn, and I think I kind of took that from him a little bit. So that's probably why I went back and I got my associate's degree in media communications. Then I went to extend for my bachelor's, but I'm taking some time off. So I'm seeing I have too much. I know I have too much going on. So I'll be back though.
Okay.
I'll be back.
Learning is always good. I graduated with my master's degree at 49 in 2023.
Oh
so
my
it
God,
is
Rhonda.
never too late.
Congratulations. I love to hear that. Yes.
It is never too late. So you're inspiring me now to go back to school. And
I love that, Rhonda. I love to hear that.
Yeah. See? It's never too late. Once you're breathing, it's good. All right. Thank you so much for sharing those part of your life with
Thank
us.
you.
I will say, let's move on a little bit. In
Okay.
my book, I talk about healing and resilience. They are a major terms in my book. What challenge have you faced in your own life that has required you to dig deeper and find resilience?
I have to say, losing my sister. That
Mm,
was the biggest challenge in my life ever. That took a piece of my heart. When she died, it was like I died. I think I'm being honest. I want to die with her. It was very
ooh,
hard for me. Yeah,
that's deep.
it was very hard for me. I didn't expect it coming. I think because she's my youngest sister. I'm the oldest.
Mm-hmm,
I have the of four,
mm-hmm.
so it was. I kind of how can I want to? And I don't want to say, it, but I did. I kind of lost my faith in God because I couldn't
Hmm.
believe that He took my sister. Like I'm the one who's supposed to go before her, and I had to really. My mom was a very big stronghold for me. My mother's a very strong woman. Her faith in God is very strong, and for her, she didn't want to see her daughter hurting anymore. And for me, I'm gonna be honest. I think it was a little bit more of guilt because I didn't spend as much time. I think with her
Hmm.
because I was also always running and doing my
Your
thing.
phone went sideways, if you can.
I don't know how to change that. It just happened. How do I change that?
There's
Let
a
me
thing
see.
on the face on your phone. You probably you touch.
Let me see the camera.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how to turn it
Supposed to
back.
rotate.
Yeah, it
Or
just happened.
when you
I
move
don't
the
know
phone
what.
around, sometime it might.
I don't know. Let me see. I don't know how to change that
But
now.
try moving it around. See if it will do on its own. If your rotation is on the
Let me.
face of your screen, you
Oh,
can.
let's check it. No, the only thing comes back. I don't know. Oh my God, is that my sister's rotating my screen? Let me see.
Ah,
Oh my God, I don't know how to change that. I got the camera and then I'm uncameraing it. Yeah, that just happened out of nowhere.
you just happy on its own.
Let me see. Remove from the stage. Stop mic and camera. Yeah, it just happened on its own. That's weird. Oh. Well, you're gonna have to look at me sideways, I guess, a little bit. Um, to finish that part of the story though, that was resilience for me.
All right, she's gonna come back on, guys. She just got disconnected. But stay with us. Stay with us. In the meantime, I'm gonna do some commercials. Again, if you haven't picked up my book, go to Amazon.com and pick up my book Unmuted. It is also on Barnes and Noble. All right, she's back. Let me see.
Okay,
Okay,
there we go.
we
Woo, that
got
was so
you.
weird. So that was the time of my life where it showed me a lot of things because I was hurting so bad. It showed
Mhm.
me who my real friends were. There was a lot of
Mm,
people who was not there for me. I learned very
mm,
quickly who my real friends was, not just friends who I party with, but that's all they were good for. Um, so that time I had a lot of anger, a lot of
mhm,
guilt, anger, and I had to kind of rebuild myself. But God is good because if she would come to me in my dream and come and say
mm,
everything's okay. She said, "Stop crying." She knows I don't cry. She's like, "Stop crying. What are you crying for?" And
mm,
at that time, I was going through my associate's degree. And it happened right before COVID. So
mm.
I didn't even get a chance. We had to cremate her because we couldn't do anything because the whole world shut down.
Oh man.
Yeah. So, but that time, I finished school. online with Zoom because that's how we couldn't go back into classes. And I ended up graduating, getting my degree because of her. That right there, it might have brought me down, but it built me back up
It
much
build you
stronger.
back up. Yeah, motivate
Much
you to
stronger. She
keep going.
motivated me much stronger.
Mm-hmm.
And to me, that's something for me, my resilience now. Um, it has taught me my faith, to stay my faith in God, and also with people. My mother always told me, Mimi, don't be into flesh. And I learned that very
Mm.
quickly. And as I said, if it wasn't for my family and some of my true friends that were there for me, the people that came and was by my side, I don't know how I
Mhm.
would have gotten through it. But as I said, that I had to be torn down and that I had to be rebuilt again.
Yeah, yeah,
And it changed my whole way of seeing things in life. It really has. And that's why I said a lot of things why I keep going, I think is because of her.
because of her.
Yeah, that I'll
She's your
continue to keep
angel.
going. Hmm.
She's your angel. And you know, sometimes things happen in our lives. They may seem like the worst things, but God has a plan.
Hmm.
You know, and so in that moment, you discover who was for you and who
Yeah.
wasn't. You know, sometimes we keep people around just because we have been knowing each other for years.
Yes.
We've been friends for years. So she's my
Yes.
friend. We've been 20 years, 30 years, 15 years. But what I have come to realize, speaking of, you know, just this new journey and how evolving we have become, you know, and continue to become.
Hmm.
Um, Everything that happen in life, they happen for a reason. And
Hmm.
so those people that should have been in your life will continue to be, and those that are not supposed to be will
Yes.
not be. But what God do is that he replaces with a better. You know, he replaces, you
Yeah.
know, whatever that is, whether it's a new business, whether it's a new career, whether, but he gonna replace it as long as you stay obedient and you know, follow his lead
Hmm.
and not question him, because we question God a lot. Why
Yeah.
this, why that, why you took this person out of my life, why this person behaving this way, or she was never a friend, or he was never, you know, a partner, or the person betrayed me. And we emphasize so much
Yeah.
on those things and forgetting where they could be taking us, you
Hmm.
know. And so this is a experience for myself. You know, so much has changed over these last few years in my life, and I can just be so grateful, because if I had not gone through the things that I went through, I won't be here today, and I won't have those
Yeah.
people that are in my life today, you know. And so I may have lost a lot of people, not by death, but they just stay over there, and that's where they need to
Yeah.
be. Like, you don't
That's
need to be
okay. And
here,
that's why I
and
said I'm
that's
glad for them to
okay.
be over there. Yeah.
Yeah, just be over there, because I didn't even have to do anything. They remove, people will drop on their own. You don't have to do nothing as long as you're working in your purpose. As long as
Hmm.
you're working in your purpose, you just have to keep faith alive and continue to work in your purpose. Girl, you be surprised what God will be doing for you. Okay,
Hmm.
I am a complete witness for this. And I say it with pride. I say it with joy, because I could not have done it on my own. Because and I didn't have to do anything, like I just said. The ones that's supposed to be or come, they will happen naturally. You know, so if somebody
Yeah.
wants to live your life, let them go. Don't question it. If
Yeah.
somebody wants to be around you, let it be real, let it be authentic, let the friendship be, you know, something that you feel. It should
Hmm.
not be based upon because you know them for so many years. That
Hmm.
don't matter, because people can come in your life now and mean so much good for you than someone that has been there for 30 years.
Yes.
All right.
Yes, and
So,
I have, and I lost a best friend of since we was in high school. It shows. She showed, and it's okay. I'm okay with it, and and I needed that. And so it's. But I've learned now with people coming in my life, I have no problem cutting you off very quickly.
mhm, mhm.
Someone told me something. You only have to show me once. I never
Okay.
forget someone told me that. A friend, my Grace, she
Mhm.
said, "Remember that, Mimi? You only had to show me once." So, as I said, I it was a journey. It's now been 5 years, but actually, it probably took that 5 years of just restoring faith in me, rebuilding me. And I still have my moments. Don't get me wrong. I still have it. But the strength that I was rebuilt with, it's
Mhm.
so much better than I was when I was maybe 15 years ago.
Okay. It's good.
Yeah.
Growth. Growth.
Yeah.
And again, it could be vice versa. I may not be in somebody's life because God does not want me a part of their life in that
Yeah.
moment. Because people come in our life for a season. Some people come in our life forever. And
Yes.
so, I may not be somebody's friend. I may not be what God wants for that person, right? So He's
Hmm.
gonna remove me or remove them. Is the separation is needed for growth, it's needed for understanding, it's needed for peace, it's needed for whatever that is.
Yeah.
So don't be mad when someone remove themselves or someone give you something.
No,
You
I'm
know,
okay with it.
no, nothing personal. You want to go.
Yeah.
Stay there. I can love you from far, and you can love me from far, and that is fine. You
Yes,
know.
I'm still a big kid. I still play in my closet.
I believe it too. All right, one more question. This one, I kind of heard this couple times via
Okay.
radio, social media, all of those things. I'm gonna play around with Mimi Brain a little bit.
Okay.
So, being a divorcee, and I don't know if I'm even on the dating scene. I don't know because I don't go on dates like that. I just don't entertain
Okay.
people, foolishness. So if I go on a date with you, you have to be special. But I'm open to it. But just in general, does body counts matter to you when you are dating
Does
someone?
what matter?
Body counts.
What do you mean body counts? Like how many people they've been with?
Yes.
Oh, so when you go on a date, you ask the person how many people they've been with? How do
You
you know that?
they could tell you. I mean, it could come with conversation or it could come with something you just want to know.
No,
People do ask those
I
questions.
don't think so because I wouldn't want somebody to ask me that.
Yeah, you see, but some people do. And so well, the argument I heard was that, some people have a problem with it. But for me, when I heard that, I'm like, I don't think it should matter. As long it's not with me. Like in terms of when you with me now, that's what I should be concerned about. I should not be concerned about your life you lived before. How many people
Mm,
you was with before. Um,
yeah, I don't know
but
if I
mhm. Different people
yeah.
has different perspective on this. Some people say they have a problem with it because it means a lot. How many people somebody been with? But I'm like, life is something that you can't predict. It may not be you plan on being with 3, 4 people, but it happened because people get together and then people break up, right? Uh,
Well, I'm not. I'm. I love
I see you
somebody
kind
that
of
I'm a
like,
wrong. Um,
you like home, like
no,
you
I'm
don't
the
know
wrong
what to
person.
say.
I'm the wrong person to say that. I say, free. I'm more of a free spirit. Um, maybe if I was younger, so say if I'm in my 20s and I'm dating
Mhm.
a guy, he said, I've been with 40 girls. I'm like, we're only 20 years old. I might
Well,
have to
that's too
question.
much.
I might have to question that. But at my age now, I guess it would have to depend. That's like you. You know why?
Hmm.
Because that's like if I'm a. I hate to say to put this for instance. If you date
Chime
like
in, ladies.
a
Anybody wants to
basketball,
chime
you
in?
date
Go
a
ahead.
basketball player. You date
Mhm.
because I have met professional basketball players. I met. And they are known, or I don't want to say back. I hate to say that, or athletes, or um a rapper or whatever, some of them, they have been around with a lot of girls. I mean, if I'm gonna sit there and question that all the time, I don't know. I
Yeah.
don't know. I don't think it matters to me at this point, long as I'm being careful with me
Mm-hmm.
and myself, and I'm making sure the responsibility that I'm taking precaution with me.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I don't know. I would have to maybe down. I'm trying to think. You go on your first date and you say, "Well, how many people you've been with?" First of all, they could probably lie to you. You don't, you have to first to see what's going to happen with the date if you're even interested. And honestly, women, to me, my personal opinion, this is what one of the matchmakers said: you should be monogamous for at least 3 months before you even sleep with someone.
Mm.
That came from a matchmaker on TV. If you want something more, it all depends what you want. If you're looking for a one night stand, what the hell, what does it matter? I don't know. I don't really do dating apps. I don't have to do a dating app.
Girl.
I just go. But I mean, it depends what you want out of it. If you just want a hookup and that's fine. You don't need to really, just take
Right.
precaution. But if
Right.
you want something more, you're looking for something serious
Mm-hmm.
in your life, you need to be upfront, let the guy know. And I think women should probably wait before they decide to head to the bed. I mean, especially now in these days, and
Yeah.
not saying that he might get it in 3 months and might leave you. You never know. But maybe it'll give you time to get to at least to know the person,
A
or know
little bit.
maybe how many people he been or what he's been up to in the years.
Yeah, yeah. Because I can see why other people have a problem with that, because it could be like a thing for that person. They just can't be with one person. So, but I try to listen sometimes and not judge, because you just don't
Yeah.
know. Like, if somebody say, all right, this person been married 3 times, 4 times. Well, I don't think that they plan on that in their life, to say, I'm just going to get married and divorce and get married and divorce. But situations happen. So you can't judge people on because they've been married 3 times, or
No, you
two
can't.
times.
But you gotta put up a red
But
flag though. Why they've been
yes,
married that many times, and then
and I
if
was
you're
getting there.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
gonna. But if you're looking for marriage too, now you have to be honest and say, well, you know what, I'm looking for more in life, because they might not be looking to be married again. So
Yes.
I think women too. Women don't say what they want. They need to say, because men say what they want, and
Men say what they want, and
and
we
they mean what
just,
they mean.
yes.
Yes.
And we just feel like what we think in our head is what should be happening. But what we want for the
Yes.
relationship, that's what we want, but we don't speak it up loud most of the time. So
No.
all right, but you did give some legit points, especially because you were shocked at the question. She like,
You
huh,
know why?
what?
Because I wouldn't think I never thought to ask that. I never thought to ask how many people you've
Me
been with.
too, me too, but
But
I
maybe
heard
there's
that.
some women who want to know. They
A
want to
lot of
know.
people, because I heard this conversation actually on a radio driving. I'm like, I'm gonna ask this, and I've been had it in my phone for some time, but it just happened to land on you, girl. It just
Yeah,
happened
no,
to land on you.
now I'm going to ask that question.
Yeah, body
I'm
count.
gonna
Some
ask that
people say
question. I'm
it's
gonna ask
very
my friends.
important.
Yeah, I'm gonna say, do y'all ask that? I want to know if they want to know.
What's your body count? Nobody ever asked me that. If they asked me that, I'd be like, muted,
I like that. Do
muted. All
Oh,
right.
I
Thank
like
you
that.
so much, love. Thank you. One last question for you. It's
Yes.
not really a question, but if there's one message you want every woman listening to take away from your journey, what will it be?
Oh, I
Am I
always
making you speechless today?
I know you got me speechless. One word. I always say I did it. Be authentic. Be you. That's one thing I'm kind of proud about myself. I always stuck to me. I'm not a person who I don't do well in cliques. I don't do. I always been me. So I know it's like sometimes you want to get in, you want to get in when you fit in. That's never been me. I always been Mimi. Maybe that's why my name is Mimi. So I would tell any
Yeah,
person,
yeah.
always stay authentic and genuine to you. Be you. That's what Mimi's Closet is about. It's
Be
about the little
you.
girl that she's loves fashion. She was scared to get out there. Um, but she stuck to who she was, and the kids accepted her for who she was. And
Mhm.
if they don't, it's okay. Bye bye.
Exactly.
It's all right.
Okay.
Somebody else. It's so many people out in the world. I mean, I've
Yes.
been all over. I've been in Italy. I love my Italians. I love it. Have a great time. Be you. Always
Be
be,
you.
yes. Be authentic.
And that's it. That's the 100 question right there. Just answer me. Be you. Just be you. Being
Yes.
you doesn't take
Yes.
away
Matter of fact,
anything.
this year for the Napa Fashion Week, they're giving me the Icon Model Award.
You
I'm
kidding?
very privileged to take that award because I always said I wanted to be iconic.
Now I have
And
to be there
that's
for real.
something, yeah, that's something that means a lot to me. A person that I used to grow up watching, Madonna, and she was a person who always was her. She stuck to
Mm.
whoever she wants. She did it her way. I always said do it my way, but now I'm doing it God's way. But I
Yes.
like what Frank Sinatra said, he did it his way. But she was always true to what she wanted in her career. And I love that. And I don't know how to be anybody else but me. And
Exactly.
I always, I could be a team player, but I'm definitely a leader. So that's something about me, and I used to get flack about it, but I can't help it. I'm too old now to change it.
Thank
So
you, girl. Exactly. Exactly. Just
thank you,
be
Rhonda.
you.
I
Thank
love you.
you. Congratulations. Yes, do it your way. Love it. Yes, do it
Yes,
your way. People will always love yourself, just who you
yes.
are. We cannot all be the same. Everyone's different in their own way. Um,
How
so
would that
just
work if we
just
all
own
looked
it.
the same? Like everybody wanted to, like I remember when the Kardashians came out, they wanted
It's
to look like
so
Kardashian. Why would
boring.
you want to? It'd be the same thing.
So boring. So
Yes, we wouldn't
boring.
have different fashion styles. We wouldn't have different hairstyles. Like, come
Exactly.
on, we wouldn't have different books. Come on, be you. Be
Be
authentic.
you. Be you. Don't try to copy anyone because that is the most miserable life you can ever live.
Yes.
Because don't try studying me because I graduate every day. I'm evolving every day.
Yes, me
So if
too.
you want to
I'm
keep up with
learning. I'm
me,
learning every day.
listen, you cannot keep up with me because look, today I'm sitting here in some wig looking like some what, so don't try. Just be you.
Yes.
Let me
My
be
mom,
me.
something my mama told me, I said, my competition, I said, only competition I have is myself.
Your only competition is yourself.
I'm not in competition with nobody but myself.
Yes, 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 yes. Water your own grass and stop worrying about mine. It's
That's
fine.
right, baby.
It's
Unmuted.
fine. It's nice and green over there. I rise every day. That's right, sis. Let's rise together. All right. Mimi,
Yes.
girl, I have fun with you.
I
I
always,
have fun with
I
you.
am so happy for you to have me on your show. Now I feel like I really made it. I gotta
Really?
get on with seeing. Yes, you have the hottest podcast.
Aw,
Yes,
thank you.
you and my other girl that I just did. Y'all have the. I love it. I love Black women doing their thing.
Yeah, the
I
ladies
love
over
it.
there. Yes, I had them the whole homage. We have fun here.
Yes,
The Nikita, the Rhonda,
yes, I
all of
love it. I
them.
love
They
it.
were here chilling
Yes, I
with
have
me.
unmuted and unhinged. It's something with
Yes,
the use. Use is my word. I love it.
yes, yes, yes. So I love them. They love me. We are here sharing, our gift and just staying in our lane, not trying to be nobody, just trying to be ourselves, right?
Yes,
That's the conversation today. Be yourself, love on yourself, and leave the rest to the higher up. All
that's
right.
right.
Leave the rest to him. So Mimi girl, I love you yesterday, today, and forever. Thank you for being here, sis.
Thank you for having me. I know where you can find me. Nalema Ross,
Yes.
NALEMAROSS. I'm on, that's my name on all platforms. And get my book, please, on Amazon.
Get her book. It's fun. It's fun to read. It's fun to
Yes.
read. I'm
Thank
gonna put
you.
mine in the card. Like I said, my girl took mine, so I'm gonna put one more in the card. Because I have to have my collections of books. I have from Love After all the way to Unmuted to Mimi Closet to My Piece of Happy. I mean, I have all my books. All right. So let's keep supporting one another. Let's keep
Yes.
loving on each other. There is room for everyone. There is no need to be a copycat. Just be yourself. And Mimi,
Yes.
thank you again, my love. I love you, sis.
Thank you.
And I will see you hopefully at the Nampa Fashion Week. I'm
Yes, you
trying
better
to
be.
be
I
over
want you
there.
there. You too,
Yes.
Rhonda.
All right, girl. See you. Good night.
Bye. Good night, everybody. Thank you for tuning in. Mwah, mwah, mwah.
All right. Thank you so much, guys, for joining us today. Oh, you are modeling. Okay, Rhonda. You go, girl. You go, girl. I love it. Yes, yes. She is doing her thing over there. Thank you so much, Rhonda, and everyone else that tuned in today. Whether you commented, when you don't comment, I don't know you are watching. And so I still want to thank you because I see the views, so I know you guys are watching. And continue to support Unmuted. We are almost done with season 3. Matter of fact, I might just be done with it today because this is my 12th episode. I usually do 15 episodes. But next week is going to be one busy week for me. Going forward, I'm getting busier and busier. So I don't know if I'm going to just take a break now and cut this to season 3. And then season 4 will be back sometime around August or something, July or August. But we'll see because I still have a few people that wants to come and chit chat with me for the rest of the season. All right. But until next time, I say pick up Unmuted. Pick up our collections on RicaBoutique.com. All right. And always remember to stay true to yourself, be yourself, love yourself, and self-care. All right. Good night, y'all. See ya.